Hello, all of you Vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to City Skylines. We're over in one of our newer areas, actually. Well, I don't know how new it is, but newish. Anyways, we want to work on theme park a little bit more today, and if it seems like my controls are a little weird, it's because I'm using a mouse I don't normally use. My main mouse, batteries died on me while I was recording. Nobody's using that, so we're gonna get rid of that. So yeah, we've gotten a couple of upgrades. I've been letting the game just run to get some things done. Could the wheel be clicky? Does the wheel get clicky on this mouse? There we go. I prefer clicky wheel mice. So swinging boat can kind of go out here by the water, maybe, or right behind the teacups. I know I was gonna do some landscaping, but hey, plans change. So that can go there. We've got the drop tower ride, which is fairly large. That could slot in behind there nicely, or it could go down here. Maybe we'll put it all the way down here at the end. Yeah. Like right on the water's edge, so that like you get a good view of the ocean. I know there's nothing else here right now, but that's details. Put this guy in, but man, he doesn't want to fit. Now he does. Put this guy in here. And I'd kind of like to actually have, I think, the Ferris wheel more down this direction. So let's put him in here. And then we've got bumper cars, which are fairly small. Let's go directly opposite this dude. And man, I hope I have enough room for a roller coaster still. Like right there. If not, we can move this stuff all on that side and put it in there. And then we've also got a haunted house of horrors type thing. Can't fit there. Can't fit there, but it can fit right here. Well, let's turn Anarchy back off, and now let's go back in and look at all of our little grids. Is this going off the right path? Yeah, it's just way back there for some stupid reason. So what I want to do then is grab it and just move it forward. Like so. There we go. And everything else should be fine. I shouldn't do anything else for the moment. So cool. That should get us to our entertainment level. Yep, sure does. But we still need quite a few people to come in. Our attractiveness is good. Still getting the weird issue with the park trucks. They're all 20 are out now, but occasionally it still does that weird thing where it doesn't think there's enough. And we have loads of traffic problems. I remember when I built this, I was like, wow, this is working really well, and hopefully it'll stay fine and never become a problem. I think it's going to be great. And yeah, look at it. Yeah, never. Oh, hey, I completely forgot there was a park here. It's about to be a 5-star park. It's just been here making us money. It's not, it doesn't, yeah, let's turn off main park on that. Thought I turned off main park on everything. One thing we can do right here to help out a little bit would be to give these guys the ability to have dedicated turn lanes. So do that. Turn collisions back on. And now they can go right or left. And that should help a little bit. However, because collisions were off when I did that, it put trees and things on the road. That's easy to fix. You just grab the road, wiggle it a little bit. Same for down there. Okay, well, that's just in the way. There we go. Cool. So that should do nicely. Are you guys trying to change lanes in the middle of that? No. But that should help the traffic on the highway get out here a little bit better, because people who are getting blocked up turning left won't block the people turning right. And a fair number of them are turning right. I am not used to this mouse at all. We could do the same thing here, but then we would have so many lanes coming up this way that it would become problematic. Yeah. Because we would have to go... We'd have to leave it 2 lanes both ways for it to be any help whatsoever. I'm surprised by the number of people using this park. For the longest time, this park just sat, just completely unused. Just nobody touched it. Now all of a sudden, people everywhere. Which is kind of awesome. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do down here other than maybe putting in a traffic light. It's about all I would be able to do. Yeah, so you know that you can only go that way. You know you go that way. You know you have to go that way. And then you can go to either one of those lanes. Nobody really wanting to go straight through down here. All wanting to jump on the highway. Do I have a weird thing with the lanes happening somewhere? No, well, there goes one guy. There goes 2 people going straight through. But most everybody else is just like, nah, dude. I need to go straight. Or go on the highway. Which is really odd. It's hard to believe all those people would be wanting to go on the highway. I know I didn't quite finish that sentence, but what if we restrict lane changing here? This side's fine. Maybe they'll get smart and pick the lane a little farther back. I don't want to do it too far up. Maybe we could also get rid of these buildings right here. Let's see here, look, we've got cars pulling out. So let's dezone that. Because those cars pulling out into traffic from the sides can be problematic. And that might help us just a little bit. Here, we'll replace one of them right there. There you go. I don't know why that's there, and I don't know why that's not zoned better than it is. Ooh, I'm so not used to this mouse. Yeah, what's going on down here? This happens every once in a while where you just get the zoning changes between saves. I don't know. It's really weird. Very, very odd. But maybe with those buildings out, this will flow a little bit better. Look at all the people that are in those buildings. No guarantee that it will flow better, but hopefully, fingers crossed. I may even get rid of these. But nah, those aren't really hurting anything. Just a lot of people wanting to get out of there. Surprisingly, though, traffic overall for the city, not too terribly bad. Just flowing great. We still run into issues where this backs up now and then, but then it clears right back up. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So we want to come back over here as I try to use the old mouse or the other mouse buttons, and it doesn't work. One thing I did notice between videos is that when I built all of this, I didn't come through and do my lane arrows. And we definitely want those so that we've got our dedicated turn lanes. We want to go all the way down, and there we go, we're fine. And then on this side, I think we've only got 1 or 2 connections so far. Yeah, we want to do that one, we want to do that one. And right here, yeah, because look, these guys weren't able to turn left to right because they didn't know that was a thing. Because originally it was just connected right there. So I've gone through, done some landscaping with trees. I've put in a few paths that are helping. Some people are using them. Some more than others are getting used, the little paths through. And the path that really surprises me is this down here. I mean, it's not really a shortcut for anybody. And yet it's getting used really well. I guess people just want to walk by the water. I didn't know that was a thing in City Skylines. But yeah, we'll get Beachland there eventually. It's got to get a lot more visitors. We're losing money on it because the only way I can get people to visit it right now is by not charging anything, which, what's the point, huh? But whatever. So we'll go ahead, since we have a bit of commercial demand, and fill in the rest of this. But what I want to do here, I I know I said I wasn't going to zone along this road, but this is low density or medium density or whatever you want to call it. We'll just do a little bit right there. I'm not sure what actually we'll be doing over there, so I'm going to get rid of that. But I'm not going to zone this side at all. Just not. Just leave that side open to the water. Which originally I had thought I was going to put buildings there, but now I'm kind of like the whole path idea. I think it's a little nicer. Plus, you know, there's that guy there. People could go out there if they wanted to. I don't even know what that is. That's just some little prop. Solar panels and an antenna and I don't know. So get that filling in, and then we want to do more commercial, high density commercial here. And then where do we want to start making our transition here? Oh my gosh, this is all backed up again. This was flowing fine over here, this intersection. And it was having no issues whatsoever. And now all of a sudden they can't figure out how to navigate it. And so causing problems. Plus, so are lane switchers. What? Oh my god. Freaking lane switchers. Always. Like, it never stops. Just the lane switching. Just causing mass headaches. So if I make this section yield to this side, this backs up even worse. If I make these two guys yield to this, then this backs up into the city and becomes a pretty big nightmare. So there's no real good solution here. Looks like here... Is this a pedestrian problem or is this a yielding problem? This is a yielding problem. So I can fix that just by making that yield. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I want to see where we... I don't like this mouse. I want to see where we can get away with zoning residential. Looks like we can get a little residential area over here. Not a big one. We do have a bit of a demand for offices. So we're going to do that in here. Because they don't really create a lot of traffic. They're usually pretty chill for the most part. So, where are we going to bring a road in here? I think I'd like to come off of this right here. And then use that for our grid. That will go in here. Or I could come off of here and just continue the same grid. Oh my god, there's so many different things to snap to. How about we do just angle and road length. There we go. So that I can get actual 15 here. There we go. So see what we could do, and I'm just going to lay out the rough design of it real quick. And then we can go back in and fill in the actual grid where we decide that we want it to go. Yeah, we could do, and then connect it there. That would work. And then like that. And like that. And I guess we could connect there. Oh man, that makes me nervous. To have that become a four-way intersection when it's already having trouble. So instead, let's do a secondary connection down there. And they can come up and around and then have a couple of different ways that they can get in and out of that section. So let's once again do our turn lanes, because now there's actual places to turn over here. Looks like our bus lines are getting a bit confused by this. No, they seem all right. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. So we could probably do this whole area. I'm clicking that, and I guess because this is open, it won't let me. Yeah, it looks like we could safely do this whole area in here as residential without any major problems. So we don't need that little road. And again, we're just sticking with high density. So we're going to come in here, fill in all of this, and see if we can't knock out some of this residential demand and see if that all grows up. Let's check their entertainment over here. It should be fine. Though it's really weird. There's like a very clear cutoff point. But then again, these are newer buildings, so maybe they just haven't realized that they have entertainment to help them. Parks and plazas, not park areas, is what we want to see. So it just shows us, you know, low. If you look at the thing there, they have no entertainment and they're sad. Ooh, we have a death wave. And you know, that does make sense because I don't think, yeah, I haven't built a single, not one single crematorium to bring out your dead. So let's solve that. You know, and I could get away with these being on the main road. One, that gives me really good coverage. Two, they don't really generate a ton of traffic. They just send out hearses and nobody visits them. You know, they're just a thing that goes out when it needs to. So that should help with our death care problem over there. Should also help with some upgrades. I do dig how it used those buildings on the corner. I wish it would have done the whole block that way. That would have been very nice, but oh well. That's a very tall building. So how do we want to do our grid over here? Do we want to just keep going 15 this way, or do we want to go out 10 and then go across 15? I think I just want to do the 10. And then, you know what? Let's figure something out here. Okay, so that's gonna go there. We know that this road will be right here, right? Let's be sure of this real quick. That's 10, even though it's a little off. So, if we know that this road's going to be here, we can turn this back on. We can go 15. And then maybe, you know, we just do our own thing in this section. And just connect them up, you know, randomly, wherever. Yeah, I kind of dig this doing our own thing. I'm not going to connect there. And then what we could do is just a connection like right here. And then another connection that kind of goes to the middle of that road. Just trying to get that more to a 90, but the mouse that I'm using wasn't having it. This way. There we go. It works so differently than any other mouse I've ever had. I use it on my laptop all the time, but my laptop, I literally just use the scroll wheel and pointer. I don't have to like worry about any secondary things that I'm doing. So that's why it's given me a bit of an issue. Now we want to go 15 there. So 13, 14. So we'll just go ahead and connect up. And we'll bring that there, and we'll bring that up, but we're not going to connect there. Gonna knock down some trees, but that's all right. And there, and then we're going to come out here and go 10. And we'll do our 15s. Come on, there we go. See, you can have a grid and have it not be just blah. Have it be something that still is organic feeling. You know, a lot of that is, you know, our main road out to the side here kind of gives, even though it's holding a grid, it gives the illusion, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one that has an illusion being played on them. Maybe it's all in my mind. It could be. Let's not go out there. Let's go out here. But let's go ahead and have a little road right there. And then there. And then not out there. And here and out there. And then a little road. That one went a little crooked. think I'm okay with that. Actually, this is 10 here, so let's just do something weird like that. And then that will get this area zoned in nicely. Well, not zoned in, but it'll get it filled in. Looks like we do have our residential growing in, but what I forgot, what I neglected was city services, which, you know, are important. People need to be able to flush their toilets. It is an important thing. I know it may not seem like it to you. No, I hope it seems like it to you. What I'm hoping is to maybe take a little bit of the pressure off of this road now and bring it over here, since we've got people who would actually want to, you know, come this direction. Hoping to see some of that. Where does that connect? You can't even see it. Oh, it turns and it goes into the 90. Okay. I just couldn't even see the thing. It's like, where does that connect? Do we want to do a little bus route through here? I don't think it would be that bad of an idea, but I'm going to struggle to get it to connect up to a metro. I guess what we could do instead is have it connect to one of these other bus lines. And maybe have it come down here and then have it come back in. Actually, you can connect it to two of these bus lines. If I put a stop here, then I can come up here. Oh, now, see, it's doing a thing I hate having it do. And it's letting it loop around on itself, and I hate that. So maybe we'll just connect to just that bus line. Not a very long bus line, only 5 stops. So we'll actually give it 20 buses. No? Okay, good. You're going to give it any buses? Yeah, there you go. Awesome. How is our overall usage of mass transit? We do finally have just barely more people using metros than buses. Finally, for the first time in this series, this is the 47th video in this city that we finally have more people on there. That's kind of amazing. Ferry boats, not as many as I'd like, sadly. But, you know, at least they're using them somewhat. Do we even have a... whatever that is? What is that? Monorail. No, we don't even have monorail. Okay. Cable cars, people are using them. Taxis, people are using them. And taxis make us a little bit of money, which is kind of nice. They go out, and there they are. So their income's $40,000. They only cost us, and I say a little bit of money, they make us a lot of money. Buses are profitable. Trains are not. Metros are. Oh, that's trolleys. Sorry, trains are way not profitable, just because we have so many train stations. Ships, not profitable. Plane, we're making a lot of money. A lot of people are landing. So that's cool. So then we appear to still have quite a high office demand. Very high office demand. So we're going to address that in just a minute. But first, water. Water is the name of the game right now. So let's bring in a line. Well, let's do that better. There we go. We're gonna bring a line there, and then we're gonna bring a line under this road, and then we're just gonna kind of go every other street here and get this to work a little more efficiently than what we've been doing by following those weird rounded roads. See, that covers almost everything. So what we can do here is just bring a little line out this way and then up that way. Actually, a little farther. Get those guys. Everybody there's covered. So everybody where I want to zone now has water. If we wind up putting in like piers or anything out into this other direction, well, that'll be another story. But for now, everybody is covered quite well. So I am going to put in a path while we're waiting on things to upgrade. We don't want to connect off of our key wall, because if we do, we will essentially be giving people free access to our amusement park. So we'll connect you kind of like up here, just to give people a reason to walk up there and go out and look at that lighthouse. Bring this on down around here and see if we can miss that rock just. And then we don't want to really encroach on the airport. So instead of going there, we're going to end it here. We're going to come out right here. Go in that square. Or don't. That's fine too. It's totally fine. There we go. Cool. And then that'll give people a little path. We just need to now, maybe mow the lawn a bit here. You know what I'm saying? Because the path looks like it could be snake infested at the moment with all this high vegetation growing in on it. And no, but I mean, when you're out for your morning jog, do you really want to encounter a snake? I mean, maybe if you're somebody who really digs snakes, you're going to answer that question, yes. I think the rest of us people are going to say no. I'd really rather not encounter a snake while I'm out on my morning jog, Brendan. Also, Brandon, I don't go for morning jogs. That would be if I was answering myself, because no, I don't go for morning jogs. Let's just go ahead and connect every intersection up this time, because they're pretty spaced out. So, will anybody use this? I don't know. Do I care? No, because it looks nice. So, there we go. Cool. And then I just want to come in with some rather straight paths here and try to get these streets that don't come out, get them connected. And I want to clean that up a little bit. I'd rather it was there. And same with this one. I'd like to bring that a little more over here. Yeah, definitely is what I want. And then we want one probably here. Let's turn all this nonsense off. There we go. I am much happier city builder now. Then we want one here, so we'll just bring it out. Oops, right alongside. It's fine. I mean, it's not really, but we're gonna pretend. And then here. Could do one here, but I mean, that's enough. Let's be honest, that'll do it. And again, we won't be zoning off of this main road, so that's a perfect spot for that one. That one's gonna say distance too short. What about here? There we go, that'll work. And then I think I'll just rely on those two roads to get us there. And that should be enough little connections there to take care of everything. So, how are we doing? Oh my gosh. Holy cow, the last time I looked at that, we were bringing in like 500 people. Wait, no wonder we are making so much money off of the airport. That is a shocking number of people. I guarantee you the buses coming over here are not keeping up. Oh yeah, not by a long shot. Why aren't you people using the metro? Where does that bus line go that they prefer that? Right, what's the deal here? No, oh no, I made a major mistake. I just accidentally deleted a bus line or a bus stop that went up there, and I don't know even which line it was. Was it this line? Yes. When did it go up there? Did it go up here on this stretch? I don't know. But that's where it's going to go up now. So it's going to come out there, go up, come back around, and stop. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Whew. That worried me a bit. Okay, so now line details. Why are you not turning that on when I do that? That's so annoying. Let's go to the ones that have, yep, there we go. About to say it'd probably be one of the ones with the most passengers. However, it hasn't yet registered that I put that bus stop back, has it? Whoa, come on now. So which stop? Oh my gosh, look at all the people who were waiting for that bus and I messed it up. They're not getting back in line for this bus. Yeah, they are. Okay, so which stop is that? Is that this stop? No. That's this stop. Yeah, they seem to have just been like, fine, we didn't want to ride your bus anyways, we'll walk. It seems like it's how they've responded. There they go, now they're piling up. So this only has 4 buses on it and 2 kilometers for 6 stops. And obviously, we're gonna need more. It's not gonna keep up. So I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 150% to give us 6 buses. Maybe. There we go. There's 5. And 150 should have done it. Oh my gosh, even that might not be enough. There's 200 people waiting here. Oh my gosh, look at the people in the metro over here. And the metros can handle it, but holy cow, this bus line has 200 people. I need caffeine. I need caffeine if I'm going to handle this. There we go. There we go. Dr. Pepper. To the rescue. Yeah, so we definitely are going to need more buses. And the buses that we have are just not getting through traffic. Or maybe it's just that the game's running so slow. I don't know. I mean, we're not even at what normal 1 speed would have been, you know, in the start of a city. So it's definitely struggling here. So see, like, this stop already has so many people that by the time they're getting there, unless they are getting off at that stop. But see, this one before it has just a ton of people. We did pick up some people. And same thing there. A lot of people got off and we picked up almost everybody that was waiting. So come on, let's go. Let's go. Move it out. What are you doing? I don't even know what they're doing. Wait, now how are we back down to... This wasn't 6 buses. Oh, come on, that's math. That is how math works. Whatever. Have 167%. I don't care, I just want 6 buses on this line. Alright, so we're going to keep an eye for this one to come in, though. Man, we've got a traffic jam and a half of buses up here. So our yellow line has a lot coming up here as well. Interestingly enough, very few people seem to be wanting... They're riding to here, but they're not waiting here. Unless I'm just having trouble seeing them because it's so dark. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people there, never mind. Alright, so this bus is making his way up to the crowded 400-person bus stop. Can you imagine waiting at a bus stop with 390 some odd people, well, over 400 and some odd people now, knowing that the next bus is only going to be able to pick up 75 of you? And yeah, see, it's like... Are they getting oh, they're getting stuck in traffic. Oh, goodness. That road comes back to bite us in the ass once more. It's this. Okay, so these guys are a secondary road. They have to yield. And you guys carry on. We can't have our buses sitting in traffic like that. It'll never do. But I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure out this bus issue and the number of people just suddenly coming into the airport. I mean, it's calming down. I don't know why it suddenly jumped up to 2,500. It's gone down 800 just in the past few minutes. That's still a lot of people. And sadly, not enough of them using the metro. I just take that back. There's a lot of people using the metro. But not as many as I would like. And then there's the blue line, which is, let's see, what are you? Not that one, not that one. There we go. Number 11 line. 396 people are using it, but I'd really like to see more people from the airport coming out over here. Oh, real quick, before we wrap up, let's put in wherever our metro is going to go here. So there's a stop there, there's a stop there. We're going to go about the midpoint here. Let's back all of this off so that we can rebuild it once we know where the stop's actually going to be. Which I think I like about here. Let's do it. Let's do it kind of in the middle of the block here. That works for me. And then real fast, we'll finish this, and this video will be all done. Ooh, God, I'm so not used to the sensitivity on this mouse. I'm so glad. I need to edit videos and everything. I'm like, I need my other mouse to finish charging. Because I do not want to try to edit the video with this mouse. That would be a nightmare. Because the sensitivity when you're dragging in the timeline is very important. I've got all these things turned off and I kind of need them now. There we go. Cool. And then this, I should be able to just get like a pretty straight shot in. Awesome. And then all I need to do is unpause, wait for them to have a fit over there. And then once it realizes that this goes by over here, we'll be able to just drag it and add a stop going both directions. I mean, well, I might be able to do it now if I... There we go. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to let me do it, but it did. Cool. So there's two stops there. Yeah, such a weird, dark, purpley blue. That's kind of hard to see. But yeah, that got those stops added in. So that's our number 11 line. And maybe by time, you know, there's some more people living out over this way, that'll make it more appealing. And hopefully it'll start bringing more people over here to Beachland, because this thing's costing us a lot of money. And I'd really like to be able to charge for admission. I really, really would. I don't quite get why when I, like, if I move it to even $1, like, people just stop coming. Well, I'm just going to crank it up and hope for the best. I mean, it'll eventually get there, right? I mean, it's almost there. Maybe I should just leave it. And then once we get the roller coaster and Ferris wheel in, it'll be very nice. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today. So, until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.